I'm going to take a look at this footage. And I want you to remember that for interviews in particular, we talked about something called the multi-camera source sequence. It's to link together multiple files that are from the same interview and the same audio. It's a great way for syncing up footage together. So one of the ways that we would do that is we would create a new bin, and I'm going to call that sync. And I'm going to take the footage that I want to sync in there, and I'm going to also pull in the audio that corresponds with that. So President Covino, let's see if I can go find this in our audio folder. Yes, we can. Thankfully, this group was meticulous about labeling, which is fantastic. So I'm going to import this. I right-clicked, by the way, import. Now, audio files don't have to transcode, so you don't need to worry about that process happening. But now, when everything is in sync, I'm going to select all of them, right-click, and go to Create Multi-Camera Source Sequence. Again, I brought in all of the corresponding camera and all of the corresponding audio. I'm going to select it, and this could be multiple interviews, by the way. This could be multiple things from all in one day. Right-click, multi-camera source sequence. The audio track is what it is using as the synchronization point. So it might, by default, be on endpoints. Make sure that you change it down to audio. I generally keep it on enumerate cameras, meaning that I can call it camera 1 and camera 2, and I'm going to hit OK. It's going to do its process. It automatically sunk up the audio and the video, and it created this, which is a new icon which symbolizes that it's a multi-camera source sequence. What that means for us is that if I double click on it, there's the two cameras linked together. And what's really powerful about this is that I can make a selection now. Maybe this part is really important to me to include. And I will pull that down by clicking and dragging. I can bring this down here. I'm going to change the sequence settings to fit my footage. And now I've got this camera angle as what I like, but maybe as he makes this gesture with his hands right here, I want to punch in for a closer visual of him. And so at that point, what I can do is go here and change this view to be multi-camera. And I have a couple different options. The first is that I can just hit C on the keyboard. I can make a cut here, hit V to go back to the arrow, and I can just click to go to that shot on this piece of segment here. So now when I play, it's a seamless cut. That's the first way to do it. The second way is that I can play by hitting spacebar, and when I see that happen, I can click, and you'll see that it automatically made that cut, and it automatically makes that change, which is why multi-camera source sequences are super powerful and wonderful for editing interviews.